going on, everybody? Yeah, we're live. I'm sure it's all sweaty because I was just working out. Yeah, I look great on the internet. All right. Round of applause. Yeah, we are live from the H.H. Craig Epic Game Studios. This Mega Team Up brought to you by CouponBug.com. With me here is no one in particular. Streamer X said, I'm never doing this stream again. The H.H. Craig Corporation does not pay me enough to do it. What's going on? The Sneak 88, how are you doing? My friend. You're about to go work out too? Nice. What's your flavor for today? Mondays and Thursdays I do 3 miles, man. 3 miles, 6 miles an hour. 6 miles an hour minimum and also maximum, because that's all I can do. Then on Tuesdays and Sundays, man, lift the weights. I'm pumping the iron, man. Arms and legs. Getting those huge pipes. Not really. I'm a kind of small man by comparison. I'm 6'2.5", and I got little noodly arms. But it's about the progress. You know, it's about the wanting to get there. Once you get the mentality, then you are strong. But it's six miles split up over 2 sessions, split up over 1 week. So it's just 3 miles per. You know, okay, sprint half a mile once a day, and you're pretty much there, you know? Anyway, yeah, we're going to play some video games tonight. Yeah, me and everybody. Everybody here who is just clamoring for the video games. See, you know, I'm not like one of those guys who judges other people at the gym. Number one, because I don't go to the gym, right? I have a home gym. I have a room in my home that has an Olympic weight bench and a treadmill and a space where I can put a sit-up mat, do sit-ups and crunches, planks, push-ups, do a lot of lunges as well. I got a rubber mat floor in there. It's real nice, yeah. But number one, I'm not going to judge, people, because people are like, oh, you skip leg day, or you don't do your cardio. It's like, dude, nowadays, I live in America, right? Like, Americans need to be hitting the gym, It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're being active in some form or fashion, right? And not, sitting here and playing video games for 3 hours or so, 4 hours a day, which is what I do after I work out. Yeah, so that's it's a Mega Team Up workout regimen. Okay, so we are going to play video games. Video games are going to get played tonight. That's generally the idea. It's kind of what we do around here. Yeah, any exercise is the bar. I agree. I don't have any games lined up necessarily. The Sneak, I know that you said you had some other stuff that wasn't cat-powered UFO that maybe you'd be interested in us exploring. I would be happy to do that, but if not, if you're just here to be in the passenger seat, try the Penguin game. Yeah, I'll try anything that isn't pornographic in nature. And even then, we've all got our limits, right? I mean, I'm trying to get my Twitch followers up. I think we're almost to how many we got now? Shoot, let's see. 448. Damn, we're almost to 500. Just another year of streaming. Maybe we'll hit that. That'd be epic. Yeah, Penguin game. I'm all about Penguin game. This looks very epic. It's a low pressure, chilled out Penguin physics engine with some elements of puzzles and problem solving. Give it a try. You won't regret it. Well, if you ensure that I won't regret it. And by ensure, I mean assure, because that's the proper thing that you're trying to say here. Yeah, if you assure that I won't regret it. I don't think I've had anybody tell me ever that I won't regret something that I ended up regretting. Now, it's come after a lot of forgettable experiences in some cases, but no, I wouldn't ever say that somebody said you won't regret it and I regretted it. So, 100% success rate is what we're looking at there. Okay, Penguin game, give me just a moment. I will be back in approximately 15 seconds. All right, that was my mandatory 15-second union-mandated break. How did I do? Anybody time that? So keep in mind these games are not as developed as Cat-Powered UFO. My brother in Christ. I don't know if you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, but if you're not, you should be. But regardless, if you're not familiar with the body of work that we do here on Mega Team Up, every Thursday is Indie Trash. And because of our relatively low, following by comparison to most other streamers ever, I normally end up just picking things that look intriguing. Sometimes those games last for 5 seconds. Sometimes they last for, 5 days. Sometimes they're really awful. Only very occasionally are they any good. Let's get this on the screen here. Welcome to the Penguin game. Yes, indeed. Yeah, only occasionally are they any good at all. And polish is not a word I'd use to describe almost anything we've ever done. So, the Penguin will go wherever our hand goes. This penguin, he looks very astute. He's wearing glasses, so I think he's going to teach us how to do lots of things. Click the door to release the penguins. Oh, kind of like Lemmings, I suppose. You ever you see one of those followings for games that you really don't get? Lemmings is that one for me. It's like, how did anybody ever like playing this? I'm a guy who played a lot of DOS games, too. A lot of really bad ones. Because my parents were very poor. Okay, click the door to release the penguins. Do I have to? Ooh. Okay, so we can make the sunlight shine in certain places. I have to click that door to release penguins. I don't want to release them to their death, right? Obviously not. DOS games are you jam? Man, I hear you. See, that's what my parents had. When I was growing up, I was a small child in the early to mid 90s, and we had an old DOS computer that ran a 386, and pretty much anything that required any sort of remotely 3D drive at all was not possible. I'd say it was a Wolfenstein level PC. So I played a lot of DOS games, and most of them were things that my parents could assure were child friendly. So they were all Apogee games, like Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. I got to play some Commander Keen, but my parents were not necessarily receptive to Commander Keen because in the later levels he gets a ray gun, and guns were not allowed in my house. I was a strict Catholic, so there's more information than you ever wanted to know about my DOS game upbringing. Like, while other kids were playing GoldenEye, I was playing, God, what was it? Sopwith. I'm not even joking either. And Lunar Lander. I have vivid memories of these things. Fond, no, but vivid, yes. So people have these, memories of playing these expansive 3D adventures. Super Mario 64. I grew up on that game, and I'm just sitting there oh, yeah, I played a lot of Choplifter. You ever hear about Choplifter? No, because you weren't born in the 1970s and then got a computer in the 80s, and then later played, a game in the 90s because your parents were. Anyhow, I don't know. The chill, laid-back, cathartic part of this game for me is just clearing the screen of debris. That's what I like the most. I was making fun of myself talking to my wife the other day. I got a Fallout 4 save going, and I'm just having a lot of fun cleaning up the settlements, just throwing the trash away. I just spend hours on it. It's relaxing. It's therapeutic. Bouncy Boinkers. Oh, that's one hell of a level name right there. I like that. That must mean something completely different in the country you're from. You can also close the door. Press enter to get rid of this text box. There. Or was the innuendo intentional? Because if it was, you know, more power to you. But here where I'm at, I would use that terminology to refer to one thing. Oh, that's not working, friend. No, we got to get the penguins going the other way. No. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Let me reset that. Oh, I can close the door. That's why you were teaching me to do that. Okay, very good. It wasn't, but it is kind of funny. Yeah, man. If I were to, you know, refer to bouncy boinkers myself, I would not be referring to these these items that bounce penguins around. That is not, absolutely not what I'd be going for. And maybe that's just me. It could be a me-specific problem. I'm not arguing that point. What are you guys doing? You're in an infinite penguin loop. I had to put this here so you wouldn't do this. Oh God, what have we done? No, that's not gonna. That dog won't hunt, Monsignor. Okay, so what we need is like this kind of apparatus to ensure that penguins have nowhere to go but in the correct order. Yeah, nowhere to go. Yeah, this is the way the game was meant to be played. This is the most efficient, the most efficient way to get things where they're supposed to be. Obviously. You know, if there's one thing that I'm known for, it's my mastery of games. The streams where Streamer X isn't here, they're always a little bit more chill. Because he's not constantly screaming at me. But sometimes I need to be screamed at to get my head right, you know? He's an appropriate foil to my my puckish rogue nature. That's what people would describe me as, probably. Right-click the paddles to flip them. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I just want to see what they do. Yes, I'm sending penguins to their death, but I want to see what they do. Okay, they flip them in the direction. Okay, very good. I know now. Sorry you guys had to get sacrificed for that. Right, so right after I decided that I was very familiar with the mechanics, I just gave up on the concept entirely, which is kind of funny. Yeah, see, that's more along the lines of like what we're gonna want, right? Yeah, this is perfect, obviously, and we don't need to do anything else, right? Oh God. You just hang out there for a while, all right? I'll come and get you. Oh no. So I take it that moving things around mid penguin flight is probably for the best, right? Probably a required mechanic. You're not just supposed to set up an infinite penguin machine, or are you? And I'm just doing it completely wrong. You don't know how it's meant to be played, but that's the best part, man. If I was smart enough to design video games, I would be thrilled at people just finding like new ways to do the thing that I said, right? Yeah, I was not too good at the flipper one. I'll work on it. I promise to get better. Here's the thing I don't get, right? I think about this daily. Competitive Smash Brothers. Like, they take all the fun stuff and just remove it. Like, why? Like, the game developers spent so much time putting in fun things for you to do, and they take away almost all of them. And for what? So grown men can, like, get mad at each other and start internet beefs. Maybe it's just something you gotta, you know, gotta be a part of the community to really get it. Yeah, the Sneak, and it's important to find, like, a fine line between, like, something that's obvious cheese that is just not fun, and, like, new ways, you know, that the player can enjoy themselves, right? Because, like, players want to have fun, you shouldn't stop them from doing that. But at the same time, some people will just say, you know, they'll go on Steam and they'll go on itch.io and other platforms, and they'll just complain, like, all I had to do was, you know, one thing every round and then I won. What kind of fun is that? And it's like, dude, you ruined it for yourself. You know? Your biggest fan. Alright. You weren't skilled enough in your own game? If I made a game... If I made a game, I wouldn't be skilled at it, probably. Because I'm the kind of guy who likes really challenging stuff, you know? But I like a gradual build-up over time. That's why I got started on XCOM, and that's how the channel grew to being whatever the heck it is now, which is still not very much, but just a lot of XCOM people who came in and followed. And now don't watch anymore because I barely play XCOM. Can you please go the other direction? I feel like I'm not asking for a lot here, you know? Oh god. I'm just terminally stupid. I shouldn't be allowed to live. No X tonight? I'm afraid not, Hyper. It's just me. Just me, but how are you doing, buddy? How's a new decade treating you? Still got some life in the old bones? You feeling good? Are you feeling good? The most important thing is to take care of yourself. We are just not on this earth for long enough to not do stuff that you enjoy. Which is why I don't understand why some people watch the stream, frankly. All right, you guessed. Did your family get together? Did you have a did you have a good fun time with the fam? Was your birthday honored in the way that it should be? Yeah, see, the thing is, I gotta keep them walking to the right, because once they start walking left, it's just game over, man, you know? Oh, what was that? That penguin had a death wish, man. Feel like you're 64 now? I'm sorry for that. But, just keep this in mind. In another year, you will qualify for, like, retirement benefits, you know? 65? Bro, you gotta start walking the other way. I don't know what else to tell you. You gotta change it up. You need to find a different way to go about your life, because this isn't working right now. You gotta try something else. Not you, Hyper. You're fine. Fine, you know what? Go that way. See if I care. Yeah, I don't. Do what makes you happy. I just want to get one penguin to the end just to see what it feels like, you know? No, don't. Oh, you. You are only as old as you feel you are, Hyper. Don't misconstrue that, by the way. Why, dude? Streamer X would be killing me. It's got this. Oh, why? Someone took video and pics. You don't like your pic taken? Me, I don't mind personally. Because of my Chad-like jawline, I fear not pictures being taken of me in the wild. Because I am so roguishly handsome that any picture could only flatter me. That was all on me. That was all on me. I've taken some bad pictures. Look through my high school yearbooks, you'll see them. You know, this is where I fumble it every time. What are you doing, you idiot? See, Streamer X wouldn't call me an idiot. He would just say, God, I hate you. Why do you do this to me? Ugh. Oh, we got one in there. Oh, finally. Sounds like a good Fallout perk. All pictures are flattering. Yeah, you know, that could be like an interesting, like, you know, D&D thing. Like, every depiction of this person depicts them as handsome. But then, like, you know, your character is actually not very handsome at all. And by the way, I don't actually believe what it is that I'm saying. But I've just grown past the point where I care what I look like in pictures, you know? Like, who's gonna look at it? That's why I just put myself out here on the internet. You know, if somebody just comes into the stream and they're like, well, you're a super unattractive dude, I'll be like, alright, cool, see you later. I don't ever have to talk to you again. That's the beauty of the internet, you know? Where I don't understand, like, cyberbullying. Just turn it off. He's called me an idiot a few times. Probably only when quoting you, you know? I've stopped caring about a lot, you know? Once you start to just stop worrying about, like, people judging you, you just live a happier life. Now, that isn't to say that you should, like, not entirely care about what people think about you. Like, you should take a shower, you know, so you don't smell bad to others. That's just courtesy, though. That's not even a, you know, that's not anything but. Do you think penguins are expendable? Me too. Nonsense. But I look at it as a necessary sacrifice sometimes. How I am about the penguins. Oh, yeah. It would be good if the penguins were coming out of that door. What I'm trying to do would work really well. Unfortunately, that's not the way that is. Why do I get the feeling they're going to start walking to the left? No, why do I get the feeling? Because that's not true. They won't. That will not happen. Ah, see ya. No more penguins. Hey, buddy. You gotta start walking. That ought to be good enough. Penguins to save 29? Alright then. If you insist. Seems like quite a few. It strikes me that there's a very easy way to do this then. Oh, they're not walking because it's a stop sign. Well. Yeah, there's probably a much easier way to do this than I'm currently doing it. Oh, but just a way you can set everything up. If I put one of the bouncy boinkers up here, would it automatically send the penguin up high enough? Let's find out. No. Am I listening to you? What clip did you make? Bro, I'm trying to play Penguin game. I can't multitask. That's why I have a streaming partner to read the chat for me. That's the whole point of it all. I would never make it as a solo streamer. Simple facts. Oh, there we go. Kinda. Excuse me, you gotta get moving. Oh, you can really toss a penguin with this thing. Wow! Get over there. You almost lived. What? You died? Impossible. Hey, what are you guys doing? Get up on the ledge with the rest of the penguins. This was working so well before. Are there infinite penguins, or am I gonna run Penguin Dry someday? Well, that was your own fault that you died. I can't help you. I can't help you be a better penguin. I can just bounce and boink you around. In order to survive and make it to the end door, you really gotta want it, you know? Why am I solo streaming now? StreamerX had enough of me. In truth, it's because I can't disappoint our I can't disappoint our diehard viewers. Which, oh, we're tossing them so far off the left that they're not getting to the door. That's interesting. Well, you know, penguin saved is a penguin earned, I always say. We have to find regularity. It's why our channel, like, doesn't grow. Because we only stream twice a week, if that, you know? People got better stuff to do. My thing is, like, I have a job, and it, like, tires me out. And I also have no desire to be a, you know, a professional, hardcore, like, super popular streamer. Number one, I couldn't handle it. I know for a fact I would say or do something stupid almost immediately if I had sponsors. That weren't HH Grab. Or Coupon.com. They'll stick with me no matter what. I just go running my mouth. How did the mom-in-law move go? Oh, thank you for asking. It was exhausting, dude. That's why I didn't stream on Saturday. I made it back around 7:30, which is normally streaming time, but I was absolutely wiped. I had to drive the moving truck every single which way.